Hello, all my story friends from around the world, and I want to wish happy Chinese New Year to all the people that celebrate Chinese New Year in the world. Today is Monday, third day of Chinese New Year, and thank you everyone for joining us together. Today we have Mang John as our teaching monk. So I would like to invite Mang John to begin our sessions. So let us pay respect to Mang John by bow 3 times. Let's bow. Second bow. And third bow. So I would like to invite Mang John to begin the sessions today.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Jesse and Guo Sun Tan, DJ Botox, Elsa Marine, and Tamara, Greg Griffin, Manish, Mardell, Nagabo, Christine Thompson, Alpha Balde, Tolani, Toluwalese, and Ide Dayo, Debra Goy, Rocco, Yo, Nari, and Emilia, and I think that is Chris George. Very nice to see all of you today. So thank you very much for joining our My Story sessions today. And today, before we begin the meditation, let me remind you how we're gonna meditate today. We're gonna do it the same way as we did all the time, every week, but just some little reminder that whenever we meditate, we should, imagine as if we do this for the first time in our life, like we never meditated before. That's because if we meditate with expectation, no matter how good it is, you're not going to be satisfied and you're not going to be very, very happy, even though sometimes the meditation seems to be pleasant and it's good. But if you feel like it's not good enough, then you're not going to enjoy it. And it's not going to be satisfying, right? So if we meditate with expectation, no matter how good your meditation is, you're not going to feel content, and that will go against the purpose of the meditation. Because when we meditate, we wanted to develop contentment. We're going to feel content. We're going to feel both contentment and concentration at the same time. Sometimes we use the word concentration and relaxation, but relaxation in this sense, how can we know that we feel relaxed? Well, the key word is whenever you feel content, that's when you feel already super relaxed. No matter how relaxed you are, if you don't feel content, that is not how relaxed you should feel. So if you today meditate and imagine that you never done it in your life, and we're gonna do it together. Maybe you're just gonna listen to my voice and meditate accordingly. Just one thing about meditation guide, because sometimes your mind goes deeper than the guide. It could be shallower or it could be deeper. I try to go slow because maybe a few of us here need more time to catch up and to build stillness, to build both relaxation, contentment, and allow ourselves to reach that state. It takes a little bit longer. That's fine, and try to go slow. But if you listen to the voice and you feel like your mind is already still, there is no need to come back to listen to the guide. the key is if you are able to stay at the center, if you feel like your mind is here inside your body and you do not have any thought in particular, then you don't need to listen to my guide and just stay there. Or one thing that the thing is that the meditation guide, the monk, will not be able to say what you're up to all the time. Then you have to remind yourselves as well that no matter what happens, you need to feel two things. First, relaxation or contentment or inner peace. And second, concentration. In this sense, the awareness of the body center. Or sometimes you can visualize a meditation image as well. And this meditation image, if you keep, like you feel that image somewhere, that's going to be even stronger. But it's not necessary, okay? So if you are able to have these two, you are doing it correctly. No matter maybe you're going a little bit faster than the meditation guide, my guide, or a little bit slower. As long as you have these two things, everything is proper and correct. Okay, so don't be afraid if you feel like you are a little bit behind or like you start not to hear the guide anymore. Sometimes that happens as well. It's like you already reached the destination and you cannot see, like if you are on a journey and you're on your vehicle and at first they were like a motorcade, a car that precedes your vehicle, and that car actually leads the whole motorcade. But somehow your car goes a little bit faster than the motorcade itself and leaving all the other cars behind. That can happen. And when that happens, just stay where you are. It's fine. You don't actually have to, okay, let's wait for other people to catch up, because the leading car will also have to wait for all the other cars to follow and belong and maybe stay in the same motorcade. Okay, so I hope that actually gives some idea and some reminder for all of us who will meditate together today. I'm also back from a meditation retreat myself. So sometimes we compare, like the meditation guide, not only the one that give a signal, like a conductor of an orchestra, a symphony, something like that, but we are like similar to a power bank as well. You know, a power bank, or if you have a phone and your phone, you will need to use it the whole day. But if your phone cannot hold battery up to the whole day, then you probably at some point need to charge somewhere. And if you are on a go, then you need to charge with a power bank. And this power bank, if the power bank itself has sufficient electricity, then it will be able to charge the phone fully and maybe many devices together. So I'm recharged myself for like 1 week, 7 days, totally disconnected. And that's perhaps why I wasn't here last week. But today, I'm fully charged, and I hope you're ready to stay together as well. So without further ado, let's begin our meditation together. Okay, so make sure that you sit comfortably. Allow yourself to feel relaxed for this inner peace time. You may close your eyelids softly and gently and breathe in and out long, softly, slowly a few times. Breathe in freshness, positive energy from surroundings, and breathe out completely uncomfortable feelings from both body and mind. Continue breathing in and out for a while so that your body feels a bit more relaxed and you are in a posture that doesn't need any change for an extended period of time. Relax all your muscles, the muscles of your forehead, the muscles of your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, all the way to all your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your feet, all the way to your tiptoes until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. When you're feeling a bit more relaxed, it will be easier for the mind to remain inside the body. And I would like you to spend a moment with your own breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Softly, slowly, and deeply. And stay with the airflow, moving inside your body. The longer you can stay with your own breath, the more your mind can leave all things in the world behind. And if you breathe a little slower, it will be easier to stay with this natural flow of your breathing. And this is how we naturally calm the mind down by breathing in and out softly, slowly, as deep as you can, as slowly as you can. And spend some effort in maintaining the awareness of the breath. It is okay if your mind got distracted from time to time. You're not doing anything wrong. All you have to do is returning to the breath again and again. We might need to be a little patient at first, as the mind is familiar with thinking. To allow the mind to stay still without thinking, we are going a little bit against the nature of the mind. If we do this relaxingly, we'll be able to keep doing it without feeling bored, without giving up. And when the mind can leave all thoughts behind, it will feel relatively lighter. When we feel a little lighter, that's the readiness for the mind to stay still inside the body. And I would like you to observe the deepest turning point of your breath by breathing as deeply as you can, as gently as you can, as slowly as you can, following our breath will bring our attention to as deep as the middle of our abdomen. We then we begin touching this location. Feel as if something soft is inside the center of the body. The feeling can be as soft as a bird's feather, floating down from the sky to finally touch a calm water surface. Without disturbing the calmness of the water surface. That's how soft and gentle the mind can feel and absorb when touching the body center. What we're gonna do is repeating this as many times as you can, so that your attention will form a bond, a secure connection with the center of your body. And at some point, when the mind is able to stay still motionlessly, then you don't have to worry about your breathing any longer. Just stay with the awareness of the body center. For as long as you can. You may also repeat a mantra while remaining and observing the center. Clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, or Samma Arahang, 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 Samma Arahang. Do not just listen to my voice, the mantra is going to be more effective when you repeat on your own in your mind. Samma arahang, 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 Samma arahang. And when you repeat the mantra internally for a while, the continuous centers awareness will attract the mind to remain inside. The center's location becomes a little clearer. For you to be confident that now the mind is around the point of balance. I would like you to visualize an image. We begin by imagining that the body is empty. We have nothing inside the body. No bone, no muscles, no organ. It's like the body becomes a balloon or a bubble, feeling spacious inside. And within such empty space, visualize an image that you're familiar with. like the sun, the full moon, a water drop, a crystal ball, or a bubble. Choose one that's easiest for you to visualize and maintain that image in your mind. The process gonna be similar to daydreaming. And now you're dreaming about something that shall become your mind's landmark. It doesn't matter how clearly you can visualize. We never worried about how clear our daydream is. We just enjoy doing it. Its content. All the time that we visualize as if a visualization image is our favorite toy, a long lost one. That we so fortunate to come across today. So you can barely take your mind away from the image. As is your favorite toy. You keen on revisualizing it. Should the mind wanders, you might need an extra effort. But for how many times that you are able to beat inner resistance, it's gonna be easier and more relaxing. The longer the mind can stay with the image, the more heavy thoughts, heavy feelings are being released. I would like you to do this together while listening or reciting the mantra. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. สัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหัง Visualize the image and be satisfied with whatever you can visualize, whatever the mind gives to you. You're not going to be picky. You're not going to be demanding. Even though the image looks completely blurry, that's more than sufficient to begin with. Because what we aim at is not the quality of the visualization, but rather the continuity of the process. So if your visualization image looks blurry, but you can do it continuously, it's better than you trying to make the image clear, but you don't feel relaxed. And that's what we need to practice in the meditation to feel content, so the mind will enjoy the present moment. It wouldn't crave any future things. The mind will not stay in the past or the future, but rather prefer staying still at the present moment, here and now. Samma Arahang 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 Samma Arahang. I would leave you to continue on your own for a brief moment until our journey has come to an appropriate time. Then we do loving kindness together. Let's continue meditating silently for a while. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang with the amount of pure energy within you. You may spread it out in all directions. Allow the energy to expand, to cover yourself, everyone in the room or in the same building. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. And imagine you share the peace energy to everyone in your city with no exception, no condition, to all of them equally. May everyone in your city be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you're sharing. Then imagine you share the peace energy to everyone in all countries, from all walks of life. Everyone in the world, regardless of their race, nationality, or belief. When the mind is within, and feel content, we will not care about any differences outside. We want everyone in the world to live in harmony, with no fight, no conflict, no violence, and no war. As if everyone in the world belongs to the same family, as if we were all brothers and sisters. And may our peace energy eradicate all impurities in the mind of everyone, of our beings. Continue spreading our loving kindness for a while. And now our meditation is coming to an end. You may take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in, breathe out, long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. And once you feel you are ready, you may softly, slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. Sapphe Buddha Palapatta Pacce Kanancha Yang Palang Arahantanancha Te Shenarakhang Pantami Sappaso Te Atlatha Sukita Virunha Buddha Sasane Aroka Sukita Hota Sa Sapphe Hiyadipi Sappaputta Nupavena Sappathamma Nupavena Sappasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sapphe Purentu Sankappa. May all of your dreams become true. Janto Panaraso Yatha. Like the full moon in the night sky. Manisho Tiraso Yatha. Or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. And now you may open your eyes. So how was your meditation? I hope that you enjoyed the session and be able to feel a bit more relaxed. Hello, people that join later. I didn't have a chance to say your name. George say that greetings. Been a long time. Well, not so long, just a few months. Manish, he mentioned, oh, I visited the Holy River. Okay, maybe we can take a group photo together. You can switch on your camera, show me your face. We have many familiar faces today. Good. Smile. Okay. Nice. More. One more. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I'm scrolling to all pages and see some happy faces. Hopefully, you can share your experiences on the chat as well, how it went. Luke from Point No Peace Club, from Congo. Nice to meditate with you today, Luke. And Gabo from Yamata Peace Club. Have we met before? I've been to Yamata before in Rwanda. Okay. And Solar Sonar, thank you from Swiss. I'm happy and relaxed now. Okay. And Zoom user, thank you. And Mardell, nice to see you today, Mardell. And Tolani, thanks for an amazing meditation session. Okay, I'm very glad that you like it. And George, I felt so relaxed and like falling down. I had to reset before opening my eyes. Why did you have to open your eyes if you feel like falling down? Just let it happen. You know, there are actually one more that we didn't talk about today. We talk about contentment, but at the same time, we need neutrality. Contentment is a quality that we can use to stay still, even though there's no change. But neutrality is the opposite, because if things keep changing in your meditation, can you stay neutral to them? So these are two completely opposite qualities: mental ability to stay content no matter no change happens, and the ability to not to react when a lot of changes happens. In this case, George mentioned that he felt like falling. He had to reset and open his eyes. I'm not really sure, because maybe he has like another obstacles that he faced. But if you have changing experiences, then you need to stay neutral to them. Okay. Ayola, I had a great meditation session today. So hot here, but after sessions, I feel happy and refreshed. There is one experience that many meditators mention. They are able to create their own atmosphere. It's like if it's hot outside, then they are able to feel cool from within. And when these two atmosphere mix together, then you have perfect atmosphere for your meditation. Or sometimes if it is too cold outside, you can feel warm from within. And when these two temperature mix together, then you have perfect temperature to keep your mind happy and still. And Lagos Peace Club, thank you for this wonderful session. Thank you. And Mikhail, I'm not sure if that's Mikhail. I was anxious most of the time during the sessions, but was able to relax towards the end. Didn't fall asleep. That's awesome. The thing is that sometimes the good thing awaits at the end of the sessions, because you spend the whole session trying to clean the mind, or I wouldn't say you trying to clean, but the process was cleaning your mind. And somehow the cleaning was a little bit too long. So you had to kind of wait until the end to feel awesome. But this awesomeness at the end may stay with you and help you to remain relaxed the whole day. And if that's the case, congratulations. Very happy to seeing you today, Mikhail. And Craig, thanks to remind us about feeling content. This helped me to soften my concentration, it gave more relaxation. When you're not rushing or competing with any competitors, but just imagine imagine a race or imagine a journey that the beginning and the end, the final destination are at the same point, which means you never actually need to leave the starting point at all. And that's the strange thing about meditation. The beginning and the destination are at the same point. So do not race against yourself. Do not compete with anyone, even compete against the time, but enjoy being in the same location. Teriba, thanks. It was refreshing session for me. And Teriba, don't forget to submit your meditation log. Okay, I think I read one of your log today. Hopefully you send more. Mac Kulumar, it was a nice sessions. And Jess Holland, thank you from Ireland. Was able to join the sessions a few more center afterward. It was great. I'm not sure where in Ireland are you from, but is that Republic of Ireland? I was in Cork and Dublin. They were so nice, and I really like. The hardest thing about being in Ireland is the Irish accent, which took me a while, especially the Cork accent, but I still remember how difficult it was. Iman, thanks a lot. Peaceful meditation and comfortable and relaxing. And Oluwa Jobar, thanks. It was relaxing sessions. And Marky Mark, another deep meditation experience for men today is what I needed. I have to leave a little earlier than usual. I have quite a lot of work to do right now as I'm leaving for Japan. Okay, so maybe by the time I'm reading this message, Marky is not here now. So maybe Vanessa, you can convey my regard to him, and see you next Monday. We'll be in Tokyo, and see you then. Yeah, that will be 2 hours ahead of Thailand. So you will enjoy late night meditation. And Deji Donu, I have good meditation today. Relax. And Iman, thanks a lot. And Ngabo, thanks for this helping us in these sessions. I feel relaxed. And Jesuto Fumi, I had relaxing and refreshing time meditating today. Thanks so much. And Jess, oh, I was in Galway as well. That was like in the middle of the journey. I don't have the picture now. Okay. Elena, thank you. It was a relaxing and restful sessions. I was able to release some stress and accumulated thoughts. I'm happy to seeing you today, Elena. Okay, so just some news for you all that from maybe within this month, we are going to have some talk after the meditation related to this Better Me model. And this, I'm going to explain all details, especially for our African friends, because they're working on changing and developing their habits. Okay, so in this model, you're going to see that you can change yourself from where you are now, that is called self-image, to your better self, that we call self-ideal. So you're gonna work with both mental empowerment or mind empowerment and habit development. And why do we need to work on these two things at the same time? Because to change ourselves means we need to change our habits. All habits die hard, right? And these habits are something controlling the mind. But to change your habits, then you need to work with your own minds, because the mind contains viruses. If we were to compare human's mind with a computer software, because the body is like computer hardware, then the mind is equivalent to computer software. That hardware and software have to work together. But in order to make sure that the software works properly, the software must contain no viruses, right? No virus. And this is done through the practice of meditation. I'm not sure if you notice a phenomenon in the meditation that when you meditate, at some point your mind became quiet. It's like you didn't want to think about anything. And by staying still, you feel happier. It's like you are able to mute completely all negative inner voices, or maybe all inner voices. When you are able to mute all inner voices, especially negative inner voices, you actually weaken all these mental viruses. It's like you have antivirus software that eradicate all viruses at once. And eventually you become happier. It's like me, my case, I went for a meditation retreat myself for 7 days. I think it was the third day, that I stumbled upon a moment. Look at my face. Look at how I smile. Actually, the thing is that after 3 days into the meditation retreat, it has to be for your own. It's not like I'm guiding anyone. I'm just doing it for my own, with the team as well. And after 3 days, I stumbled upon a moment. So I have defeated these viruses. Then all the inner voices became quiet. And at the end of the session, I discovered like I became 2 times better. Like 2 times happier, 2 times nicer. And looking back, I just questions how cruel I was, or maybe how sometimes with some negative thoughts. But that is when you can go really deep to defeat your own self. No matter how many times you look at yourself in the mirror, you see yourself after all, right? But people still want to search and to know more about themselves, which means maybe the image that they see, the picture of themselves that they thought were similar to them, those were not really themselves at all. But you'll be able to know yourself better if you look within yourself. And you have to mute all the inner voices. I would say all the inner voices, so that the mind reach a very quiet state. That is when you discover your true self. Your true self must be discovered within. With the mind is so quiet that all negative voices, all inner voices cannot interfere the process, so that the signal is very clear, very strong. Like we filter out all negative signals. So the experiences that we have from within will be genuine. Okay, so very nice. We will talk about this more from next time, from Thursday, and then next week as well, but I will divide this into topics. For example, next time I will talk about the overview of this transition and how we can get ourselves from this self image to self ideal. And then we're gonna talk more into like the habit development part. What habits we can work on? I think we talk about this DRP or discipline, respect and patience in the previous sessions, but there are more. For example, one we call cornerstone for relationship. This cornerstone for relationship will help to deal with social aspects, especially when we have to spend time with other people, because we're not alone and we still live in society, and for sure we have social responsibility we need to take care of. And if we can take care of the social responsibility with for qualities, for abilities, for powers, we'll be able to solve many social challenges and live happier for sure. Okay. Right. Then we have Kasim. I feel extremely relaxed and cool. Have refreshing experience. Very nice to read this message today, Kasim and Elena. I actually saw a lot of sun, as if my body invisible restructuring. And I used to stress a lot and be in fear this time, was releasing that for that the dark soul, imagine body transparent. It's very helpful. Yes, you can begin, but the thing is that if your mind is refined enough to do that, it's going to be just a perfect match on that particular moment. It's like your mind is refined and you just imagine yourself with no bone becoming transparent. And that's how we are able to actually begin the meditation and the visualization process. How we begin the meditation and the visualization process with being in the transparent environment. If your mind is refined enough, that's going to be easy. But if not, then you need to follow the whole sequence again. Okay, that's some shortcut. So eventually we will learn how refined the mind is. And when your mind is refined, you press a shortcut button and then you go right there to the destination. Okay. Right. This, all right. And then Roku say, I'm from Switzerland. Okay. All right. So some people are heading back to work. And well, that's how we will end our sessions today. Okay. So thank you very much, all of you. And I pass the spotlight back to Jesse, I guess. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mang John, for guiding us today. And I saw a lot of very wonderful message for good meditation sessions. So let us end our sessions by pay respect to Mang John by bow 3 times. So let's bow. Second bow. And third bow.
Okay, so yeah. Thanks everyone for joining today. I wish you happiness and peace of mind, and that you'll be able to find yourself and discover your genuine self, and be able to let go of our worries, be able to face our obstacles or hardship with patience without losing willpower. And every time you meditate, may you attain the inner peace within. That we call the Dhammakaya within, easily and effortlessly without delay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Man John, for the wonderful blessing today. And I would like to invite all of you to bring more friends to join us on our next sessions. So bye-bye, everyone, and have a good day.
Okay, bye Jesse and DJ Botox and Jirawan and Craig Griffin and Vanessa and Ife Dayo, Okra George and Manish and Gabo and Fu and Stacey and Victorine, Irakose, Douglas, Genesis, and Luke, Girense, not sure how to pronounce that, and Jesu Ofumi, and Guo Sun Tan, and Nishimwei Kikari Peace Club, and Julius, and Damid Lale, and Pu Lulu, and Elena, Iman, Kristen Thompson, Emilia, Teribar, Amable, and Albert, and Gorlier, and Migambi, Orusaro, on Toluwalese, Eric, and Sola Sonar, and Bass, like from Lagos, I guess, and Oluwalo Joba, and LPC Luke, Elvis, and Emilia. Yeah, okay. So hopefully I said goodbye to all of you. So see you later and happy Monday.